Karens are known for their public freakouts, and boy, do they deliver. They can be seen going off on anyone, from store clerks to restaurant staff, and even complete strangers. From screaming at the top of their lungs to pointing their fingers aggressively, these Karens know just how to make an entrance. So the next time you encounter a Karen in public, think twice before you startle her. She might just have something up her sleeve. Now this clip that you're about to see went viral, and after watching it, I can fully understand why it went viral. Now I don't want to give too much away, but there's a woman who is selling her homemade soaps on the road, and she's approached by an older woman who owns a restaurant down the street, and basically she's trying to shake her down for money. Ultimately, this video captured the entire thing, and when this video went viral, there were consequences to that restaurant. And I'll be sharing those consequences with you towards the end of this clip.
Hello.
Howdy.
How you doing?
Hey, Lynn, could you call the police down to the causeway? We have a woman that I have asked to legally without she's selling soaps.
These are the rules we have to follow by.
Okay.
According to the city law, no commerce can be done except for right here.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It took us forever to get it, and these are the laws and regulations that we have to follow by.
Yes, I wasn't aware. Nobody had told me before. This is my first time being approached, and I just called the sheriff's department as well to.
Yeah, they're already on the way out here.
They're on the way.
The sheriff's department is on the way out.
582. Could you just dial this in?
Okay.
582-6200. Okay. And an unlicensed vendor. All right. Thank you very much. Before I hit send, would you like to leave?
Well, see, the thing was, I just wanted to make sure everything was clear. Like, I wanted.
You're holding the law in your hand. You're holding.
Well, we have a sheriff on the way out here, so we would like them to tell us. We don't want to be bullied. We don't want to be bullied out of here.
There's nothing against you or anything.
I am the vendor. This is very against me.
Okay, well,
You are doing business illegally. You are unlicensed.
How do you know I'm unlicensed?
Show me your license.
Why would I?
Show me your license to do business on that.
But why would you assume that I am unlicensed?
No, I know you're not licensed because I am the licensed contractor for Dunedin Causeway.
Okay, so
They
license
don't
with
give
you.
another license, and unless I give it to you, you don't have it.
Okay.
That's how I know.
See, I wasn't aware of any of this. Nobody has ever told me. You approached me.
Did it ever occur to you to learn the laws of business before you just set up a business?
Well, this is kind of not my business. This is just like I make homemade soap.
It's a business. You're selling money. Do you have a tax ID number?
I do. Yes.
All right. Then you're in business.
I have a business for other businesses.
No, for this particular, do you?
No, because this is a hobby. This is a
No,
my
well,
hobby.
if you're selling it publicly and collecting money, you are now committing tax fraud. As you sit here and admit to me with this phone going, you are admitting that you are committing tax fraud because you're not paying sales tax on the soap that you sell here. Did you get that on film?
Why would you assume that I'm not doing that?
Because you just told me you don't have a sales tax ID number.
But I could still pay my taxes.
You have to have a sales tax ID number.
To pay
I've
taxes.
been in business for 50 years.
Okay, I understand. I just don't understand why you're coming at me so rude. You know what I mean?
Because I have been very patient with you, and I've watched you for a very long time, hoping that you would just stop. And then I asked you to please
how are we
leave.
supposed to know?
Yeah, we got.
Well, you are supposed to do research.
You said pack up all your shit, and you came up very rudely about it.
I said pack up your stuff and please go, and I told you why.
Okay. Well,
right,
I
well,
just saw the cops. No, they're already coming.
Yeah, they're already on the way out
They're already
here.
on the way. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that.
Have my paper?
I thought it was
No,
given to
that's
me.
mine.
Well, let her read it first.
I would like
Then
to
read it. Inform yourself.
Yes, please. It's always good to educate, but in the proper way, you know. Okay. So you own Dunedin Causeway?
I have the contract on Dunedin Causeway. Dunedin Causeway is owned by the city of Dunedin, and I am their contractor.
So
is the name
is
of the
it
police department?
public? You would
Pinellas
just call
County
it,
Sheriff's.
It's Paulina. Yeah.
Just pull up Pinellas County
Sheriff's.
Department.
And there's a non-emergency line. Let's see here. Retail retail, wholesale, food.
We've had sheriffs come up to us before.
They wave.
Well, and I've not asked them to ask you to leave. I have been most polite and patient. I do.
Well, I mean, I figured this was public property.
It is not.
Oh, okay.
It's owned by Pinellas County.
It is. It is
It's
owned
not.
by Pinellas County, but that does not mean that you
means
can
it's public
do
property.
a private business
This isn't a
on
private
public
business.
lands. This is a private business. If you're selling something, it's a business.
Oh.
If you are exchanging goods or services for cash or credit, you are in business.
Okay.
You must pay taxes. You must have a tax ID number. You must have a
Yeah, she
license.
pays.
deal
She
with
pays
that with
taxes.
You must
She
have a
has.
license with the city of Dunedin, and you have to ask me. And I have to present you to the city of Dunedin and vouch for you that you're not a criminal.
Oh, so
That you're
so
not-
I'm being profiled now because
No,
she's
you're not
saying
being
she has to
profiled.
do
I'm
that.
telling you what is required for you to do business on Dunedin Causeway.
okay. All right. So what's the requirements? What do I need?
The
to know?
requirement is that you present me.
So what do I need to
You
be able
present
to do
me
this?
with a bid to do business. You go home, you write up a business proposal. You make an appointment to talk to me.
See, how would I know that though? Like,
Because you should have done your homework before you just walked out here.
Well, I mean, this is a public property,
No,
so
you
we figured.
cannot.
Okay,
You
let me
cannot
ask.
do
Okay.
private business on public lands. It is
We've
illegal
done- we've
to
done
do
it
private
before.
business.
if I was over
There's-
there trying to sell soap on you, that because that
No,
looks like
any
a
place,
business,
if
right?
you read that, any place on Dunedin Causeway, from where it says "Welcome to Dunedin Causeway" to "Welcome to Honeymoon Island" is what my contract encompasses.
Okay. All right.
So,
Then I guess we'll just see what they say, and then if I'm not allowed, then I'm not allowed, and I
Yeah.
apologize. But I was very unaware. It's not something I knew, you know.
can I ask
If
you
we've
why
gone-
you didn't?
Why
Why you
didn't
didn't
I-
find
We've done-
that out?
we've-
Yeah,
we've-
why did you not
we've
know?
done-
When
we've
I
done
went
homework
business, I
on
found
this.
out.
The what?
When I went in business out here, I found this out. I put in a bid. I did everything the way I was supposed to do. I took the time to go, what do I need to do to go into business?
Okay.
Why did you not do this?
Because this isn't my business.
This
But
isn't
you're
full time.
doing
This is a
business.
hobby.
But your little hobby is a business because you are selling something to the public. It's not a hobby. It's no longer a hobby when you're exchanging goods and services
All right.
for monetary gain.
So
it's not a hobby. It's
I've
a
pulled
business.
over on McMillan Booth and off of 19 at gas stations and places like
That's
that.
up to them. That is totally.
And they've always been like, oh, it's fine, you know. I've talked to police officers. It's fine, you know. Just as long as I'm not soliciting, anything or asking for money, begging for money. I have a product.
Would you please give me that number? Because the number that I gave you is the one that we have direct line.
And I wasn't aware that anybody owned Dunedin Causeway, so I was just like,
Besides Pinellas County.
yeah, so
I'm asking you to leave.
okay.
Well, we would like the sheriffs to tell us to leave. So
Not to tell us.
Now, wait a minute,
to leave,
before you go there,
Not
isn't
to
that
tell-
kind of rude?
not to tell
we
us-
Well-
handed you the law.
not to
Well,
tell
let me
us
read
to
that.
We
leave.
handed you the opinion of the city attorney. We handed you the opinion of the chief of the.
Okay.
Kind of awesome that
No, I don't
that
mean
you
to
guys
be
don't believe what
rude.
we had to say right
She
there.
just
I just
she
had.
just crossed from the bathroom by the grassy area here.
I was
She is
completely.
telling me that she's not leaving because she's.
I never said I wasn't
everyone
leaving.
in Pinellas County, and
I never
we
said
don't
I wasn't
have the right to
leaving.
ask her to leave, and she's not going to go unless the police.
display of any articles of
I
food,
never said
beverage
that
on
personally,
public
that's what you
land. Wait.
See, the thing is, I never said that I wasn't leaving. I just said that we've
when
already
she first came
contacted
over
the
and let you
sheriff.
know.
The sheriff told me to stay here. The sheriff told me.
Yeah,
to
we
stay
have
here.
a sheriff
It's
on
not
the way
that,
here.
It's not that was told to leave. She came over here, very rude
don't
to me,
see- I don't
and then
see-
told me to pack my shop and that this was illegal. And then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna call the sheriff's department to find out. So I did, and then you guys come over with a piece of paper, and then I haven't even fully read it because I'm still talking to her. But I'm not, I just, the sheriff told us to stay put, so that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not leaving, or I'm not saying I'm not going to leave, I would love to leave, I wouldn't like to cause issues with anybody. But I just would like to know if I am actually truly wrong here. Because
I've read those a number of times.
Right.
I've had to deal with it. These two have been on the causeway for a very long time, and they have to.
Okay. See, yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know, this is just a hobby of mine that I'm doing, and I've been doing it for a while.
I do agree with her. Your hobby can bite you in the ass.
I love this clip for two reasons. One, the person who committed a felony got caught. And you witness them realizing that they've been caught on this video. And two, it taught me a valuable lesson of what to do and what not to do when I go to pay for something at a drive-thru. You're going to see that for yourself.
So we got you on camera yesterday at Ralph's for $212. So just know that the cops are coming up here. They recorded everything. You took a copy of my card the other day on New Year's Day. You know what you did. Right, you know what you did, right?
I'm so sorry.
You're sorry about what? That you went to Ralph's? You took a copy of my card here while you said you were going to go get receipt paper. And they got you on camera yesterday. So do you know what you did, right? Before I press charges and everything on you.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
So what are you sorry about? That you took money from me and my kids? What are you sorry about?
I'm sorry that I took money from you and your kids. I'm sorry that you had to come up here. I'm sorry that this is inconvenient for you. I'm sorry.
You're sorry that you're about to lose your job because corporate knows? Is that what you're sorry about too?
I'm so sorry.
All right, let's go.
So sorry. I am a good child. I swear. I'm really
You're a
good.
good child.
I really do go to school. I'm 19. I play soccer.
So why how would you even make a copy of my card? I know you took a minute. You went back there for a minute and I knew what the you were doing.
I didn't copy it.
You took a picture or I don't know what you did.
So if you've been a police officer for any period of time, chances are you've run into your fair share of Karens like this officer has. In this specific case, Karen is texting and driving, checking emails, doing office work in the car. That's a big no-no, so she gets pulled over and is given a citation. Once she starts to Karen on this officer, he recognizes it right away and shuts Karen down, as you will see.
You've gone through emails, you've looked at pictures,
Okay.
everything but drive the car, okay? It's illegal.
Okay.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a... Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into the...
I didn't mean that.
I'll have you pull over into the BP lot, okay?
I didn't mean that.
Hang tight. Pull all the way up, please. Thank you. There's one eye covered. Get your driver's license and insurance card, please. Locate your insurance card.
My husband is sending it to me. May I ask what else you're pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio State law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong. In the city...
I just looked up.
Well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me because you scared the ever living out of me as a woman.
You would not, if you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more observant.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever-living out of me.
I've made over 7,000 traffic stops, and I've never been pepper sprayed.
But I understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Okay, I'm a public safety official, ma'am.
I understand that, but please listen to what I am saying, because you're not listening, because you're seeing this through the eyes of me trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get out of it, yeah.
Sir,
I can assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary. Sir, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm going to give you your driver's license back. What you are being cited with is texting while driving. I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have 3 options.
Can I please have your badge?
Your first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am. It's K. Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of your citation. No, ma'am. You will. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation. So you're going to have 3 separate options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
I can't believe that you won't even listen.
No, as soon as you said, I pay your salary, that we're done.
But, sir,
I'm
trying to tell you that you can do your job better.
I've done my job 20 years, and I'm protecting the public from you reading your emails while you drive your car.
Well, that
drive
hasn't
safely,
existed for 20 years.
One thing that I'll say about these video doorbells is that sometimes they can be a curse. For example, if a Karen comes to your door, knows that you have a video doorbell, she or he is going to talk to you through that doorbell because they know you can hear them. But sometimes these video doorbells can be a blessing, like in this situation. Watch what happens here.
Camera recording.
I was just joking. Hello, hi. Are y'all home? Oh man? Okay. Bye.
So one thing I want to point out to everyone watching is that if you go to law school, pass the bar, and become an attorney, there's no big sack of money waiting for you. In this clip, we have an attorney who's moonlighting as an Uber driver and gets pulled over by the police. Now, fortunately, this attorney knows his legal rights because the police are trying to violate both his First Amendment right to record them and his Fourth Amendment right to privacy. They're threatening to search his vehicle if he doesn't stop recording them. But fortunately, he knows his rights.
So I'm driving Uber. My passenger's getting arrested.
Hey, Bob, turn that off, okay?
No, I'll keep recording, thank you. You're a police officer on duty. I can record you. I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take a jail.
For recording you? I'm sitting in my car holding my phone. What is the law? What are you arresting me for?
Well, you better hope you don't find something in your car, okay?
They're not searching my car.
Well, I'm going to search your car.
You're not searching my car. I know my rights.
Hey, I hope so. I know what the law is.
I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
And an Uber driver?
And here, man. Do you want my bar card? Sir, can you tell me what this new law is that I'm not allowed to record?
Well, you said you were an attorney, correct?
I am. I've never heard of this law that you're not allowed to record the police anymore. It must be brand new.
Okay, well, they just recently passed it, but...
Like super recently? Seems like a strange law. I showed him my way. Okay. No, I'll keep recording. Thank you.
On February 26th, Brunswick County attorney and Uber driver Jesse Bright started recording when he got pulled over in Wilmington.
I explained that I was just an Uber driver and that, my passenger, I don't even know him.
He says the Wilmington police officer told Bright he had just taken his passenger to a known drug house.
Yeah, they questioned me about, what I was doing there, didn't seem to believe that I was an Uber driver.
Then he says the officer noticed Bright was recording.
Turn it off.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it to jail.
Sergeant Becker told me it was illegal to film the police, told me to turn it off or he would take me to jail.
Bright did not stop.
I knew that he's just trying to coerce me to not film him anymore.
As an attorney, Bright says he tells all his clients to record interactions with law enforcement.
I didn't want to see anybody get fired or anything come of this. I really just want people to understand their rights.
Bright says his biggest concern is that this is happening often.
If he's willing to just directly lie to me and tell me, this is against the law to film the police, then it worries me. Most people, when they're given an order by an officer, they don't know that it's an unlawful order.
The Wilmington Police Department has launched an internal investigation.
The police department contacted me. He assured me that recording the police is within my right and that I didn't do anything wrong.
But Bright already knew that. He just wants to make sure you know that.
That you do have the right to stand up to police if you do so lawfully. If you're within your rights, you can tell an officer, no, I'm not going to do that. You don't have to be afraid to just listen to everything that they say.
In Wilmington, Hannah Patrick, WWAY News.
The New Hanover Sheriff says he also reviewed Bright's video and believes it is clear that officers were incorrect. Both the sheriff and Wilmington's police chief told us they invite citizens to take pictures and videos. As for that traffic stop, no one was arrested.
So I don't want to give too much away with this one, but this is a landlord-tenant situation where the landlord and the tenants live in the same house. Now, when you watch this, you can see things from the landlord's perspective. But then if you keep watching, you can see things from the tenant's perspective. So it's actually really difficult to determine who to side with. Let me know in the comments if you're having this exact same problem.
So I own this house. I rented it out to one of my friends. She never signed the lease, so I was like, whatever. I'm a realtor, so I know how it works. And I just didn't have her sign it because I was like, she's my friend. Yeah.
Right.
So her and her boyfriend were living here, which I never agreed to him moving in, but I just let it slide, whatever. So they had broke up last week. She came up to me and said, I can't afford the rent anymore. Do you think you could lower it? So I lowered it $400. I then was like,
Substantial lower.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
My landlord.
yeah, and I'm sorry, she has a lash room, which is my guest room. She has a bedroom. She has her own bathroom. So, whatever. So then, she had told me that she's going to continue to look for apartments, whatever. So I was like, okay, just please keep me updated because I'm either going to have to pay double or find someone else to move.
Absolutely, right.
So I was away this weekend, and I was like, hey, any updates, whatever? She's like, oh yeah, I'm actually going to leave before November. So I'm like, okay, that's 2 weeks for me to find someone.
Right.
So luckily I found someone. They said they moved in for the full rent on November 1st, and I had told her that. I was like, I was like, listen, I will let you stay, but I need the full rent because I already have someone else who's going to do it. So she lost her mind on me. I tried to have a conversation with her multiple times. I got home at 5 a.m. Her boyfriend's now here. So this morning I asked him to leave. They haven't left since 9 a.m. I've been here. Obviously, they are both my friends. I don't obviously did not.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not trying to let it get too personal.
Been here?
Since April. And that's fine. I mean, I tried to have a conversation. She was screaming in my face. So, and her dad just called me.
Let's go talk to her a minute. Oh, we will, and then we'll come back to How y'all doing? So what's the issue?
I called I think it was like not even 10 minutes ago. She was supposed to call them, I think around like 10:30. I was still sleeping. I had blocked her on everything because this happened 2 days ago where she just let off on a trip to the mountains. I think it was for 4 or 6 days. And right before she left, I was talking with her in the room and I was like, hey, like this is my first rent that I'm gonna have to pay by myself. And what's it called? The deal was that I paid for the 2 rooms and the 1 bathroom right in between, $1,100. At first, she made a contract that I don't know if I showed you, but it is in my emails of like the first before. I don't know if it was like right before or when I was my first week here. She was like, hey, we should sign this and stuff. The rent's gonna be $10,000 or whatever. And then
how much?
Or $1,000.
Oh
sorry.
God! I was like, whoa, what?
Sorry, $1,000. And then he actually, in that same week, I was like, you know what, I basically stay with he sleeps with me every single day, so I would think it's more fair if, you know, like, it's fully like, we're splitting the rent, you know, me and him, in the room, which she was okay with that because we're all friends with her. Yeah, no, this is her house. This is her house. She actually is a realtor, so she bought this house to live in with her ex, and that they were supposed to split the mortgage, but then they ended up having like a breakup, so she was like, hey, I'm renting out the other room. It was supposed to be me and another girl, but you see the other room that's next to it's really tiny. It's kind of just like a closet. Sure. Okay, so 6 days ago I sat her down and I was like, hey friend, like, I'm just letting you know, like, that other room that was supposed to be mine for my closet, like, all your stuff is in the closet, and it's her desk there. It's her office room now, which is fine. Her dad came down and she was like, do you mind if I put the desk? And me trying to be a friend, I'm like, yeah, of course. If you can, you know, she's a realtor, so I'm like, if you need time to make calls and you want me, like, that's not a problem at all. Like, it's not like I use the room to live there. I just put my stuff there. So she said, okay. She put the desk here, and when we were talking, when I brought that up, I was like, you know, it's basically your room. So if you feel more comfortable about me paying less than $1,100 for that room that basically you're using, I'll get all my little stuff out there that most of it is yours, and I'll put it in my room. And she was like, no, you don't have to do that. By the time we know this time, we're still like best friends. And she's like, no, you don't have to do that.
I'll say friends. How long have we been friends?
We've been friends for 7 months. We've actually known each other for maybe like a year because we lived at the same place, but we weren't like close where we just now 6 months ago started hanging out, being, you know. But like before that, we were just work buddies. Gotcha. You know, our whole friend group is kind of just like work buddies because we all work that way in Hospital Park and Newsday. So that talk, I was like, hey, like, I just don't think it's enough. And she was like, I completely get that or whatever. She was like, you can pay. I asked for $750. She said, is it okay $800? And we agreed. And we obviously had the messages the whole thing. Right. And she was like, all right, you can pay $800. While she was there, she called me and she was like, hey, when do you think you'll be out? And I said, I'm going to try to have a place by November. Like, you know, me thinking that, you know, obviously this is my best friend, so me thinking that I can maybe be out by November 15th. Like, she's a realtor too, so she knows that also.
Are you?
No. Okay. She's a realtor, so what I'm saying is that she knows that it takes more than 10 days to find an apartment, you know? Absolutely. So that's why when it was me being like, I'll move out by November, I've never, and we can go through the messages, it was never me saying I will be out by November 1st. Before this, I was living with my parents. You know, this is my like first time moving out by myself, having things like I've never.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, and then there was this situation, and you know, it was me trying to be a grown up and move out, but it was always her house. She could tell you that I always respected this was her house. Anybody that came in here, I said, this is Quinn's house, and I'm renting out that room because it is. I'm 23 years old. Exactly. No, yes, there was a contract made, but it did not get signed because the new rule that he was staying
there's no sign.
No, and she also raised another $100.
How long you been here?
4 or 5 months.
How long you been here?
5 months.
So
we
He's
moved
moved the same time. Yeah, just the first week is when that happened. That's why that contract didn't get signed.
So, what's gonna make you happy in this situation?
So the thing is, we're trying to leave. We're trying to get out of here by the 1st. So she's telling us that we need to get all of our stuff out and go. She's changing the locks right. Yeah, right now. She's telling us she's changing the locks right now, and we'll have to set up a time where we can get our stuff. Like, I got a $700 TV in there. You know, like I got.
And all of my clothes.
Yeah, no more right now, right?
No, but that is the thing that I was like trying to tell her. I was like, I'd never like, can I please stay here, live in this awkward place, like, you know, like, just imagine you having a best friend in this house.
November 1st, because you know, we paid the rent. I got the receipt. Me sending her the cash.
I'll go back inside and stay in your place, and I'll tell her what the laws are.
Right.
Thank you. Be aware.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just.
That's what. This is what we needed. Because we didn't want. She was saying that she's gonna call people and.
And that's the other thing we were talking about it because
you guys are trying to go out peacefully and find it, and I get that. We'll explain to her. Look, if by first she's cool with that. Write it out, do your thing, just do your best as soon as possible.
That's what we're trying to stay in your room, but then also I didn't know how to go about it because she was like, since you don't have a conversation, the locksmith is right now. And I'm like, I need, I just need to get my stuff out. It's 10 days, you know, I will be out by the 1st, all of her stuff out, but that is what, you know, before me and her fighting, I just was like, let me just talk
to keep it peaceful so that way no animosity happens here and it becomes, you know, hostile environment. And that's the last thing you want. I can see that from you guys. So
100%.
So hopefully with him explaining that to her, you guys can do your thing, all right? I would just, like I said, recommend expediting it as soon as possible. I know it's a pain to find an apartment, but
100%.
No matter what, like, I'd rather ask for help than be here any longer than this person. I know that's not an option, and we're both very aware of that. We just want to make sure that we're not like, hey, are you here? weird like that. She works 9 to 5. She's always working, so I can't depend on her time to move out in 10 days just because it's such
especially with the locks changing.
Yeah, it's my first time moving out, and I really just don't know.
Yeah, she can't do that though. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Y'all have a blessed day.
When is rent due? Well, we'll be out by then and then we'll pay rent.
So how long does an eviction take?
Best case scenario, 21 days.
Okay.
That's not
It could take a while. It seems like they are trying to make moves.
Okay, he has been to jail. He's not going to get she doesn't have a job. She's not going to get an apartment, so that's my problem.
So next time you rent, after this is over, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Do a background check.
Yeah. No, I haven't been living alone forever.
Good for you.
After that, but
lesson learned.
no, it's just obviously I just know they're not going to get an apartment, so I'm like they're going to stay here.
Go and start the eviction process.
Yeah, I would start that immediately, just in case. It seems like they're trying to do it, but
you never know.
Yeah.
Honestly, rent here is way more expensive than you think, and they might not be able to get out. I don't know what they do for a living, but rent's expensive, so they ain't gonna get out at all.
No, that's what I'm saying, and I gave them a big deal.
But just
try to stay apart in the house. Yep. Obviously, you don't want kind of disturbance to happen.
So we don't keep getting called out here.
She might get out. I don't know. Hopefully, you might be out. I don't know. Just try your best to get along until the process is over.
Okay. So do I just go to the police station to do that?
Courthouse.
No.
So I'll go and just say, ask them to file eviction. Normally, I'll let through the sheriff's office. I'll come out here and serve them and all that. But there's a process you got to go by. It's much rigmarole, and I think it costs a fee as well. All right.
Yes. Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry.
No problem.
This Walgreens Karen racially profiled 2 young boys, telling them that they needed to pick up what they were getting, bring it to the counter, pay, and leave. Otherwise, she was going to call the cops. Unfortunately for Karen, she didn't realize that one of these boys has a superhero for a grandmother.
When we walked into this Walgreens right here, I don't know the address, but we walked into this Walgreens, and me and my cousin were gonna come in and just get some kind of snacker or whatever. And then this lady to the side, she said, if you guys don't leave, I'm calling the cops. And then Tavion was like, wait, who, us? And she said, yes, you guys.
So where is the lady at?
So come on. She is, I think, in the back where that FedEx is. Where the FedEx sign is.
Excuse me, is your manager here?
Yeah, she's in the back. She's right there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, her.
Are you the manager?
Yes, ma'am. How can I help?
Okay, so what's the problem? My grandson came in here to purchase something, and what did you say to him?
I said he can come and purchase it right here with me, or he can leave, because I've had a bunch of kids come in and steal. I wasn't assuming it was them. I just told them, you can grab your stuff and come purchase it here, or I can call the cops and you can leave.
Wait a minute, let me tell you something. No, that's not it. They have every right to come into the store and purchase what they want without being harassed by you. Okay. Why would you tell them, bring their stuff up here right now and purchase it, or leave, or you're gonna call the cops? Why would you call the cops on children when they haven't done anything to you? They have every right. If they were white kids, you wouldn't do it. They have every right to come into the store and walk around and purchase what they want without harassment from you.
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
You need to apologize to them.
I apologize to you guys. I'm sorry for...
Give me the number for your corporate office, because I will be reporting you.
Okay. I don't know the number. You can search it up on Walgreens.com. I'm sorry about that.
Give me the number to your manager.
Okay. I'll go find... I
don't know who you think you are. They have every right to come into the store without you following them around or telling them anything. He said he just walked into the store and you walked up to them and said, leave the store or I'm going to call the police.
I didn't walk up to him. I was behind the...
No, she didn't walk. She was right there, but I didn't even grab anything.
Yeah, no, that's why I was just letting you guys know. You can grab your stuff and come over.
But why? Did they say anything to you? Did you see them do anything?
No, ma'am.
So then why are you bothering them?
I'm trying to fix the situation.
There is no situation. You just said it yourself. There was no situation. You created the situation by addressing them, and they didn't do anything to you. When you see kids come in the store, black kids, you don't just go tell them, get your stuff or I'm calling the cops. You have no right to call the cops on them. They did nothing wrong. They have every right. They're American citizens. They have every right to come into the store when they get ready and purchase what they want without harassment from you.
Okay.
Now give me your manager's number.
All right. I'll go get it.
I will be reporting you. You don't need to be a manager. Know who you think you are.
In this clip, we have a Karen who went to Subway to order a sandwich, and She's pretending to be on the phone with the police because the worker at Subway only put 4 slices of meat on her sandwich instead of the requisite 6 to 8. But you can tell she's not on the phone because it doesn't light up. She's having a conversation with herself, and she's really good at it. Something tells me that this is not her first conversation with herself.
And stop the young lady that's fixing a sandwich. She told her no. The young lady was doing like they usually do. They put 4 to 6 pieces. And I'm ordering a ham and turkey. She told the young lady, no, take all the meat off that she had put on the sandwich. She said, no, you take that off and only put 4. So I told her, she's yelling out in the place, there's another customer. She's screaming and yelling, no, 4. So how many pieces go on there? Yes, that's what I told her. Exactly. And I told her, I say, ma'am, that's the amount that they put all the time. She said, no. I'm the manager here. I'm the manager. And I said, well, they don't do that. I said, can you fix it like it's supposed to be? Right, training, yeah. You guys do need to give her training.
Bell pepper?
Right. Right.
This Karen had the nerve to go into this man's garage to complain about his children's drawings. She is so upset that the kids are using sidewalk chalk in the alley that she thought she had the right to step into this man's garage and confront him about it. But not only that, this Karen went a step further to say that she hates the sidewalk chalk because it looks like sugar. No, not sugar. She said something else. It sounds the same at the beginning. It.
Then report to the HOA.
Okay. Come on. You son of a... Carolyn, come on. You won't even tell your kids to stop it. Where's your wife? She's a nice person. She talks nice. Where is Janine? Can you get her out here?
No, I cannot. Get out of my house, please.
Get your house? Oh, well, that's good to know.
Get out of my house.
Okay, we're leaving. Well, tell your kids to stop it or else I'm gonna...
You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what? You're gonna do what?
Do you live here?
Sir, take your wife home, man. I'm serious. Take your wife home.
You're such an unfriendly person that I knew I couldn't talk to you.
Get your hand off my car, please. Get your hand off my car. Get your hand off my car.
Okay.
Okay, your video is going online.
No, you're son of a... Marilyn, please let this guy alone. There's something wrong with him. I don't think you live here because I saw you have slanted eyes. And I talked to a...
Slanted eyes? Wow, that's racist. Wow. Slanted eyes. Wow.
Well, when Janine comes home, I'd like to talk to her.
Wow. Slanted eyes. Keep going. Keep going. I gave you plenty of chances.
Marilyn, come on. Well, you have nice little kids and you have a nice wife.
Well, apparently they're not nice when they're just coloring chalk on the sidewalk.
The sidewalk? That's the alley.
Is it bothering you? What's bothering you about this?
Because it looks like...
Oh, so I have nice kids, but their drawing looks like...
So if you ever study criminology in school, you'll learn that criminals look for access and opportunity. They're not planning out these crimes. A lot of the time, they see access to commit a crime and seize on that opportunity. Same thing goes for Karening. If you run a Karen channel, you're going to see that Karens look for access and opportunity to Karen as this Karen does.
Hello? Oh, hi. Sorry to bother you, but your sprinkler out front is broken and its water is spewing out. So you either need to tell the property owner or I will unfortunately have to report you to the water district for misuse of water. So I just wanted to let you know about your sprinkler.
Okay. In this clip, we have a politician who's running for office. He's speeding and gets pulled over by a police officer, and once he's pulled over, he's asking the officer, "Do you know who I am?" The officer knows who he is, but she doesn't care. She's doing a job. He doesn't like that one bit and tries to intimidate the officer, who stands her ground.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at me, officer.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I just called the chief, how's that?
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see your
who I
license?
am, right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry? I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah, okay. What's your name?
Officer Beskin, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Look, go call the chief. Tell him how rude you've just been to me. Blame this video.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, darling. Tell me what to do.
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay, sir. Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says who? Where's your video?
All right. Hang tight.
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay.
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this?
It's on 14-6.
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
Okay. You don't want your paperwork?
6142, you don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be issued a citation.
Anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
You are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failing to produce your registration. All right. Sir, you're going to be issued a citation 57 and a 40 for speed.
You've probably heard me say this before, but one thing that I know about Karens is that they hate certain things. They hate skateboarders, they hate fireworks, and they hate landscapers. In this clip, a male Karen confronts a landscaper because of the leaf blower. What else are they supposed to do? But watch how the landscaper reacts. I think he's probably in that male Karen boat as well.
Hey man, I don't get why you guys are being so aggressive about this. I've asked you to stop using that. They're not allowed. You're making my life difficult. Everybody that lives on this block, we can't have our windows open. Just because this house wants some leaves removed doesn't mean that you guys get a break sitting the ordinance. I don't care. All right.
Watch out with the like that, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now.
All right.
Bro, I'm not him, and I'm not the one in charge, bro.
Who's in charge then? Dude, are you gonna get in my face? All right, I'll leave. I'll leave. I'll leave.
What's up, bro?
Hey, I'm gonna leave.
What's up, bro? What you trying to do?
I'm leaving, man.
Right,
I'm
bro.
getting out of your face. I will.
Because I'm not the one, bro.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right.
I appreciate you, nigga.
All right.
We're working hard, bro.
All right.
You to come with us, bro.
All right. I'm getting out. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here, man. I'm getting out of here.
Could you imagine if you bought a new home, were moving in, and were confronted with Karen, your new neighbor? I didn't see anything about Karen neighbors in the Truth in Housing report. That should have to be disclosed.
You're moving because it's illegal at this hour. Please record your moving furniture. Record your man. Record your man moving furniture. Hang on, I'm going to get my camera to record you in your robe. Good. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. You've been screaming since what time?
Have we?
You just moved in.
You're the one screaming right now.
You just moved in.
Who's the one screaming making a scene?
Yeah, you're the one that had the police.
Making a scene, dude.
Right there. That's racist.
I'm gonna find out where you work and you're gonna lose your job
Where
for
I work,
saying
baby,
that.
I get paid by the government.
You can't say that word.
Really?
Dude.
You're a honey.
Oh my god.
Do you think because you're not brown or not?
What the is wrong with you?
Waking me up at 4? No, I'm sorry, 3:30?
Yeah.
Hang on, I got a phone too, babe. I'm using to call the cops.
Good, call him.
Are you getting in your car drunk, bro? Or are you just high on meth?
Hi, and Matt, that's you. You're the one with no teeth.
So this male Karen sees an opportunity to Karen when he sees a woman pull into a handicapped space. He claims that she's not handicapped and she doesn't deserve to park there. But what I love about this video is how the woman reacts at the end. Her outlook of what she says.
Why do you need that? Why
Because
do you
I
need
need
that.
that. Well, for me, I gotta get my ramp out, so I need extra space. I mean, it's very, very important. We can't walk that far.
You're a little person.
No!
Do not breach in here, Mom. Put up the window. Put up the window. I'm recording you, by the way. I am recording. All right, go.
That was intense. Well, positive note is that he doesn't see me as handicapped.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
So this Karen is going off on one of her neighbors, and luckily, a third party sees it and steps in. But Karen didn't go away quietly. Those poor ladders.
Oh yeah? Do it again, I dare you.
I won't, because you are worth the scum and you ain't worth shh.
No, y'all hear me, I dare you, I dare you.
I'm a third party, and I see you assault her. Get back to your apartment right now.
They're harassing me.
I am letting you know, you have no right to be right here. Get back to your apartment.
No.
Right? You don't even know me, dummy.
I don't know any of you, but I know you suck and you drive around like maniacs.
Leave.
You leave! I hate all of you.
One thing I've noticed about Karens is not only do they crave opportunities to Karen, they also like to play the victim. So if a Karen is being a Karen, she has an excuse for being a Karen because, for example, in this situation, this Karen has a disability, which, in her opinion, excuses her behavior. But the only disability that I can see is that she has Karenitis.
But that's fine. But I need my son to be near me. My husband has autism. He can sit by himself. So if you have to put me in that very last spot and I just won't get up, that's fine. But I thank the captain. Can you help me with this and throw that wherever?
Yes. Well, I mean, but you're making so many demands.
No.
To go at this point.
Just go. Just leave. I mean, just go. Take off. I'll deal with it afterwards.
Well, we're not going to have this chaos in the air.
Oh, it's not chaos.
It is.
Well, I'm hearing impaired, so I'm sorry if I sound chaotic.
Okay. Your son and your dad are together.
Somebody's using God's name and being behind me. I'll be quiet and I'll just sit here. I'll just sit here and be quiet. Can you please help me?
I can as soon as you
help.
No, I
yes,
will.
Sir. Can you please help me so we can go?
No, that's not my responsibility. I'm here to help, but I'm not going to sit here and be berated.
I am not trying to berate you.
Here you go.
Thank you that hit my foot.
So to all of you aspiring landlords out there, when you rent your property that you own to a tenant, what you're doing is you're giving your tenant the right to occupy the property through a leasehold. What that means is that as a landlord, you cannot just barge in like this male Karen did.
I'm asking you to please let Lucas come in here and do this, or to let me move.
Now.
Well, I'm not giving you permission to come in here and take it out.
It's my house.
I'm paying rent here. I am paying rent here.
Yeah, well, I own the house and I'm running the furnace and
my furnace has been off, Matt, since I moved in here. Feel the furnace.
There it goes.
Are you shitting me?
No.
That's a $500 air conditioner. And I just recorded this whole thing.
Good for you.
So unless you plan on paying me for that.
I'm not paying you a thing. I'll go out and get it and bring it up.
Matt, you just damaged it.
Yeah,
oh my God.
You didn't give me any money for the electric bill. Your mother said, oh, I'll give you
You just broke my air conditioner. Look at that. What?
Have you ever heard of rich people problems? This male Karen has just that. Rich people problems. And I'm not going to talk about it too much because if I do, I'm going to be sick. So I'll just let you watch.
What's up, Bubba?
Dude, this is not a dirt bike trail. Stop right now. This is town road. You're blowing dust all over my vehicles. Stop right now because your ass is going to get a ticket so hard it's not even be funny. So video me because this ain't a public, this is a public road. Go get all them and get the off the road right now because I'm calling the sheriff's department. You're blowing dust all over my $50,000 car. Go back up on your road. Where do you live? Moody Pond Road?
No, I live right here.
Well,
I live on this road right here.
Well, go down in front of your house. Don't come down in front of my house one more time because I got all your registrations. You're all getting tickets.
Really? That's
oh, yeah, I'm a prick.
Guess what? Guess what? This registration ain't even in my name.
So come back down here again and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm calling the cops anyways. So you're up on this end, stay up here.
Okay.
Because this is a public road.
Okay,
that's
so
an off-road vehicle.
This is the way that was explained to me. They said everything on a dirt road is private road.
Not this
they
road.
Said I'm
not this road.
This is what they told me.
Not this road. This is a public road owned by Ospey all the way to Dr. Glick's.
Can you slow down for a second?
I've been here 40 years, motherfucker.
I don't. My dad's been up here for 40 years.
Dad's been here for his lifetime. It's a public road. I'll call the police. How's that?
Call them. I don't give a.
You don't?
No. Guess what? My dad's a cop. I don't give a. They already know who we are.
He ain't a cop in this town.
Nope. He's a cop for Revere.
What are you gonna keep aggravating Mr. Rhymes in the farm, blowing dust all over his house?
Rhymes.
Yeah, the big farm down there. He's got $60 billion dollars. He owns that farm down there.
Okay, so I've never even been past this property.
You're blowing dust all over his cars and his trucks. That's a public road. You're gonna find out.
Okay.
So what's your address?
Huh?
What's your address? What's your address?
You figure it out.
I can just follow you up the road.
Follow me. You can't catch me in that thing. That thing's slow as Well, you come follow me then.
So as I've said in the past, if you've ever studied criminology, you would have learned that criminals typically don't plan their crimes out. They see an opportunity to commit a crime and they seize on that opportunity. It's access and opportunity. Now, I think the same thing holds true for Karens. Karens see an opportunity to Karen and then they engage in Karening, as you're going to see in this clip. This Karen recognized an opportunity to get some good Karening in, and she seized upon that opportunity. The only problem is she cannot get her story straight.
Go ahead, I'm going to call the police right now. I'm calling the police. You hit my car.
I didn't even touch anything.
Yes, you did. You hit my car.
Where did I hit you with?
With your hand.
I touched it. I said, please get out of the way. I said, please go out of the way of my car. I said, please move. There's 2 lanes. I said, please move. I kept saying that, and you didn't move anywhere. So when I went by, I went, please move.
You touched my car. I'm calling the police.
I just want my McDonald's, but you can do whatever you want to do. What did I do? Ma'am,
You touched my car.
ma'am.
Bounce on my car.
Okay, Listen, this is what I did. Can I show you? That's all I did. I promise you I did, and there was someone standing right there to tell you, but that's all I did. You can look at your car. Did I hit her? I mean, come on, man. This is ridiculous.
Why did you do? I was trying to stay out of your way.
No, you weren't. You actually stayed in my way. There's cameras all over the place, ma'am. I have it recorded. Come on, don't do all this.
No, I'm calling the police. I don't appreciate you.
In this clip, Karen goes to the gym, works out, takes a shower after her workout, but doesn't lock up her valuables. When she gets out of the shower, her phone is missing. So what does Karen do? She finds the two people who are in the locker room with her and accuses them of stealing her phone. Karen claims that she's a former police officer and knows the law. However, when the law is actually called, something unexpected happens.
Go to the front desk. I'm just to work now. No, you're not. Come on now, I gotta go to work. Miss! I don't have anything. Well, you don't want to empty your bags. She doesn't have anything. You might have it. I don't have yours. Well, why did you say she don't have it? Because she doesn't. Okay, so Miss, come here, please. Y'all not getting out of my sight. I'm a retired cop, and I want to see your shit. I'm gonna call 911. You're also not gonna get in her face. You know what? I'll get in your face. No, you're not. Yes, I will. I just did. You better leave us alone. I got to go to work. Why are you saying they stole it? Because I know they did. They were the only two in there when I was taking my shower. Everybody there. I was even in there right before. I guess there's phone in and out. Look, just call 911. Why was I'm a retired police. Call 911. I'm not. Don't respond to me that way. No. Come on. Y'all not getting out of my sight. Y'all had a chance. Call your phone number. Hit the number and call it. If they have your phone number, it'll ring. I'm at Planet Fitness and I had two young ladies that stole my phone. It could have been anybody. Well, we could settle this now, and I asked them to show what's in their bag. Stop, please stop. If you're retired, you need to stop right now. Hand me back the phone. No, seriously, you need to leave because it's ridiculous. She's not showing. All her stuff is out, ma'am. No, it's not. You need to calm down. She just opened up her stuff. Call your phone number. If your phone number's on there, your phone would ring, ma'am. It will not, because it's not on ringer. Literally just nervous because I smelled like forever out, and when I got on the call, she was just like, I what?
Because you're aggressively walking up on her.
Stop. I didn't aggressively walk up on her, guys.
Do you remember back in the good old days when if you weren't home and someone came to your door, rang the doorbell, and started talking gibberish, you never knew about it because you didn't have a Ring doorbell. Nowadays, if someone comes to your door and starts talking nonsense, you have a full conversation with them, like this person did with this Karen.
Open up, please. Just for a sec.
Can we help you?
Yeah, you can.
What's that?
Huh? Your dad. It's that mama song. Mufasa. Hurry. It's from Mufasa 2. Who's this?
I'm the owner. You need. We need you to leave, please.
Oh no, absolutely not. I own this house.
You do not own this house.
Yes, I do. But you can have it. And a lot more.
It was on.
I'm filthy rich.
You're gonna have to leave, or we'll call the cops.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call him then.
Say that again, Logan.
Zach, just stay right there. I'm gonna call the cops and have them come in.
Okay, hurry up. Oh my gosh. You better hurry up. Rashana. Hello? Hi. Who am I speaking to? Look, I'm getting ready to take off in a minute, but I'll be back here in about a few hours. We have an event tonight, right? You're marrying somebody and I'm marrying somebody.
Somebody needs to let this male Karen know that if he really wants to save these trees, that little bit of paper that he's taping onto the trees isn't going to help. He probably needs to chain himself to one of those trees and then get some friends to join in. He's not willing to do that, so he's not committed to the cause.
What? Did you call the cops on this guy? No, he just came out here. I was recording first. You want me to call the cops? Yeah. I didn't want to touch him. I already got into it with him once.
So this is an interesting situation. A woman is in a building that was vacant, and she claims that she signed a rental agreement with someone that allows her to rent there. The problem is the property manager shows up and says, no, this building is vacant and there's no rental agreement. You're a squatter. Now, who do you believe? The property manager makes some valid points that I'm going to bring attention to as we go through this video. I know who my money's on.
You need to get out.
Okay, so do I call the lady for my money back?
No, you're out, dude. You got scammed. I don't know what to tell you. There's no rental agreement on this fucking house. I know for a fact there isn't because I take care of the lady that owns it. So no, there is no rental agreement. You need to go. Cops are on their way.
That's fine. I have a rental.
Where's your, okay, call her. Do what you're gonna do. Wait for the cops to show up. I don't really care, but there's no gas. There's no water. The neighbors know that nobody lives here and they're not supposed to be anybody living here.
I came over here with a lady.
So y'all didn't have a key for these that were right here?
She gave me a key.
No, and they were?
And she said that supposedly there's been a lot of break-ins into the house and that they were the one.
And you had to break the locks that were already on there. Cool. So
I didn't break the locks.
Somebody did. Somebody broke the freaking lock. Y'all busted the locks on the garage.
I did not.
You took that down. You took off the door handles. You replaced the door handles with the that was already out here. Like, no, I'm not dumb. I've been taking care of this property for years. So you need to get out.
Okay, but you're yelling at me like I just did something wrong.
Because I'm pretty sure you did. This isn't the first time that I've had to deal with people.
Okay, but I'm being like, I'm too fake, like this.
It's cool. Cops are on their way. So call your rental agreement lady, do whatever the you gotta do because it's not valid.
I paid her. Yes, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna do that.
No, I need paperwork now. Show me the paperwork. I want to know the owner of the house. I want to know all that. I'm ready to get into a fight.
This is one of the very few instances where I actually feel sorry for the criminal. This criminal is trying to steal from an Apple store, and the sad thing is, it's a moot cause, because even if he does steal those, whatever he's trying to steal, the phones, they're just demo models. They don't work.
Ain't even worth the struggle, bro. Let it go. Yeah, literally. It's not even usable. They're demos, bro. Don't waste your time. We're literally wasting your time.
Baby, just go, honey. Just go.
You're not gonna waste too much for that, bro.
It's gonna be alright. Just go.
Not any more than let it go, brother. Putting in way too much effort. It ain't even gonna be able to use it.
So in this clip, a 28-year-old man was trying to talk to a 15-year-old girl. Now, that's one thing, but was his intent to talk to a minor? It's impossible to deduce from this video, so I don't know who the Karen is. But one thing I know is that the mother is upset that this 28-year-old man was trying to talk to a 15-year-old. But did he know that she was 15? That's not clear. But now the mom will not leave unless she gets this man's license plate. His license plate is on the back of his trunk, which is open, and he's refusing to close this trunk because he doesn't want the mom to get his license plate. So, who's the Karen in this situation?
And the end of it.
It shouldn't have even been anything. It shouldn't have even been anything. It shouldn't have been anything.
Deal of things.
Really?
Yeah,
I made a bigger deal.
Drama.
I made a bigger deal. I made a bigger deal.
I walked away. It was over.
Why did you walk away? Because you're a pedo talking to a 15-year-old.
Because she wasn't interested.
How the is a 15-year-old gonna be interested in you? You're 28.
Listen, let's pack up. Let's go.
You're nasty.
Let it go.
I really don't understand what the problem is.
I'm trying to get his license plate. That's all I'm trying to do. He's not letting me. Go ahead, pack your. He's already a pedo trying to threaten me with his little gun.
Yeah, if that's the case, we can't.
No, he's not gonna get away with it. He was trying to talk to a 15-year-old. No.
So call me crazy, but if you want to work out, I think a good place to go is the gym. And if you want to preach, a good place to go is church. But for this male Karen, I think he works out at church.
I can't play both games. I can't ask God to save my life multiple times over and run back to the thing that caused my life to be taken in the first place. Make sense?
Sure.
Okay, that's all. Have a good day. Sorry, can I shake your hand?
No.
No? Okay.
That made me severely uncomfortable, actually.
I'm so sorry.
Don't know why you needed to come and do that.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that desire. God does. God loves you severely, but God is jealous.
He loves everyone.
No, he doesn't. That's not true.
God doesn't love everyone?
He hates the wicked. The Bible says it.
He hates them.
Yeah, about 500 verses on it. You want me to read it?
No, I really don't. Like I said,
it's all through the Bible. He
doesn't work out.
He doesn't love people who hate him, right? He can't.
He can, though.
No, he can not want them to come into his kingdom. God does not love everyone. Read your Bible. He doesn't love sinners.
I have read the Bible.
Do you want me to show you right now?
No.
So this clip, it's a little bit frustrating to watch because Karen doesn't understand what's going on. She's having something delivered to an address that doesn't exist. The person at the post office is trying to tell her that the address that she's entering when she orders whatever it is she's ordering does not exist. So if she keeps on entering that address, she's gonna get the same results. It's frustrating because Karen doesn't realize this, and she's trying to blame the post office rather than take responsibility.
This is just like, okay, and you're getting mad at me, and I really don't have to. No, somebody does. Who's in charge? Can they get somebody else to go look? No, ma'am, they're not going to pay anybody. I mean, my God, our post service is not even the main post office. We have 6 people working. This is the main post office. You've got 2. And yeah, exactly. Things happen. Well, yeah, okay, but what am I supposed to do? What do you have to offer me to have this package delivered to you? Well, it's not going to be delivered to you because if this address is on that package, you won't get it because there's no address. So how do we get it? So how do I get it? I have to have it by Monday. What are you offering me? This is ridiculous. I'll tell you what. Let me look at your CV. Oh, please do. Please do. Oh, yes, I know. You can't upset anybody. What's going on? You keep on talking. You're going to leave here without your box and everything, and you will never be able to come back to this post office. I'm telling you. Just keep talking. And I guarantee you'll never be able to come back in here. You know what? I'm coming. Without your box. Just keep talking.
I'm being home. Go ahead. I got the way.
This is the 3rd time that you people have lost an article on me. First off, let's stop with the you people. Okay, the post office has lost. This is the 3rd package. It's a pattern. They tell me my package is going to be delivered by a certain.
So one thing that I'm starting to notice is that as a society, our attention spans are getting shorter and we're expecting gratification more quickly, and that has something to do with how fast we're receiving information, how fast we're receiving things. But this McDonald's Karen takes things to the next level because as soon as she pays, her McDonald's order isn't ready, she demands a refund. But watch what she does in the end.
I'm recording. Oh.
My mama was a damn good woman and a fucking angel that got her brain cancer. Come here. Call your mama, you chicken little weenie. You're our money, baby. Give me my money. You're our money, so she can go.
Oh my God, you have to wait years too. This will be good on Reddit.
You can't do a thing about me getting mad with my money.
Actually, yes, you can. She's young.
The videos have to be clear if you have voiceover.
Sarah, the refund wasn't has to do a $30 refund. She's gonna style about that, LOL. Your Rachel is his name.
Well, I better not do that.
Christina. She's my boss. I have her on speed dial. Don't you call her, Ray? Tell what this crews do.
I'm probably not gonna step in. It's probably best not to.
You need to get her pumpkin out away from my sidewalk coming over this fucking county. I'll put her in it, though. I don't care about your mom.
Hey, I want my money back too. Oh my God.
What?
You!
What did they say?
Tell you later.
Oh, they left. Oh, she didn't even get her money back.
Okay, so here's the question I have. When these Karens say, get out of my store, I'm going to kick you out of my store, is it really their store? Or do they just work there? Although this Karen, her husband, and her son are working the shift at this Subway, I still don't think it's their store because it's inside of a Walmart, which makes me believe that Walmart owns a Subway.
My husband, and you think and then you try to say I was swearing? No, I said, what's going on?
You said,
no, I said, what's going on? Now I'm going to sit there and kick you out of my store. If you don't leave, I will literally have to chase you out. I don't care. What? Get out of my store now.
Oh, good.
Get out.
I'm about to buy some, so I don't know what
I don't care. I don't want your money. I don't want your service. I don't want your company. Get out of my store now.
You can't make me leave the store.
Yes, I can. I will call the police. Okay, how about that? Now you can leave, and I'm going to call the cops right now.
I don't even know what's going on. Why you so rude?
Hi,
and why you being so...
I am in Monona Subway Walmart.
I don't know why you being so disrespectful. I ain't even...
Right now, there is a man that is being rude, belligerent, disrespectful, and is now refusing to leave the premises after he's been told repeatedly to leave. Can you please send someone? Thank you. Officers on the way, right now. So you need to leave.
I'm gonna wait till they come.
You can stand outside the door and wait until they come.
I'm a
Yes,
customer.
I can. This is private property.
I'm trying to buy something.
No, you're not a customer. Get out of
I
the
am
store.
a customer. What do you mean? I'm in line. I'm trying to buy something.
No, get out. Get out. You are not welcome in this store. Get out. Leave.
She's refused service, and this is technically trespassing. So the cops don't be mad when you catch that car. And she says she has refused service. You're not.
Leave. You can stand outside my doors and wait for the police. Get out of here, or there's going to be even more charges. Because now at this point you're trespassing. You're refusing to leave. You are trespassing. I will press charges.
I don't know what's going on, but this
Yes,
is like...
you do, because you started this.
I didn't start
my
nothing.
son and my husband and think I'm not going to come out and sit there and try to deal with the situation, and then you want to try to come at me sideways like I was sitting there. No.
In this clip, Karen calls the fire department on her neighbor because she says there's a quote-unquote weird smell coming from her place. Talk about a misuse of taxpayer dollars. Look at this mess.
Yeah.
Why is the fire department? Because what? Oh, what kind of smell? That's your house. What smell are you getting from my house? What smell? Say it. What smell? And then not the one to walk in my house. Walk in my house. I'm sick of this. Yeah, because she's a policeman, father. Look at this. Look at what she did, William. She said there's a smell coming from our house. Please walk in my house. You want to smell my basement? I don't give a about your basement. You got birds in there.
Really? Is this
We
why the
called
fire
this. I'm
police?
sick of her. I'm just coming home from work. I got my 3 jobs. Leave me the alone. Shut the up. Ain't nobody smoking shit. Do you smell weed on me? Please walk out. I want this to leave us alone. That's because I don't own the house. I live on the document and she owns her house. People are calling the police. Leave me the alone.
Nobody's sick, right? So that's not. Everybody's okay? Okay.
Are you kidding me? Please walk in my house.
Okay, we will. We'll come check
Walk in my house.
The police are coming.
We'll come in. Come and check it out. It's fine. Are you serious? Are you serious? She's a fucking psycho. Like, leave people alone. She better leave us alone.
Is this really why the fire police are here?
She called them talking about she smelled something. Her birds in her fucking basement. Fucking things.
That's got to be a waste of
Time.
Like, wasting everybody time. Everybody time. And they could be doing a real emergency. She's calling and talking about the parrots. The birds. Your birds smell something. They complain to you. Shut the up. Shut the up, Cindy. Leave us alone. Shut the up. Stop smoking cigarettes. How the you smell something when you smoke? You smoke. Leave us alone. Leave me the alone, Cindy. Leave whoever lives here alone. Get a life, you little bitch.
One trend that I'm noticing with a lot of these Karens is that they will not live in a building that has a doorman because that's going to preclude their ability to Karen. If they live in a building that does not have a doorman, then DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, 1-800-Flowers, they're all gonna have to get through Karen. This one is bizarre. Karen has a problem with the way that this guy parked. So, rather than just say something to him or ignore it, Karen lodges her leg in his door so he can't close it to drive away. He gets out his phone and starts recording, and Karen doesn't like that. So she does something about it.
Away from my vehicle so I can close my door.
Except for the fact
miss,
that you didn't...
I'm going to call the police. You're assaulting me.
The...
Please get away from me. I don't want anything to do with you.
I'm assaulting you?
You're not letting me leave.
And this is assaulting you?
You're not letting me leave. So you're stopping me from leaving.
Call the police.
Okay, I will. Please move away from me. Please get away from me. I didn't do anything to you.
I was trying to have a conversation.
I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't know you. You're so close to me with COVID. You don't have a mask on. It's insane. Can you please step away? Get away from me.
So you're trying to tell me
I'm
that
just trying to tell you I'm trying to close my door.
And I was trying to tell you.
You're
pulling my... You're hitting me.
Because you're stopping me.
Yes, because I need you to hear...
Please back away from me.
I need you to hear some words.
This is insane.
I will back up here, but you need to listen to me.
You're not...
If you're that concerned...
Miss, I'm concerned about you stopping me from leaving. That's what I'm concerned with. I'm going to go into the store and let them know that you're stopping me. You can't stop me.
I'm concerned with you parking.
And you're going to get charged with assault.
This next clip, it's a little bit baffling because I'm not really sure what this Karen is upset about. Apparently, an Uber driver won't pick them up. Not sure why. Doesn't make that clear. But what is clear is that Karen's friend, male Karen, loves to record. And I don't know what he's recording. I don't know why he's recording the driver, but apparently they're recording each other. Makes no sense.
You bum mother. You drive. You're not even a taxi cab driver. I recorded you. I'm going to record you because you're a bum. You don't even have another car to pick up as you assault us because you have another pickup. So let's talk about the fact that you're bothered by the fact that because you're a bum. Let's talk about that.
No. Let's record him.
Let's talk about the fact that you're a bum.
Babe, stop.
You're a bum and a monster.
Babe, stop,
you have nothing else to do because you don't got another pickup to do, you bum.
Hey.
You probably have a bunch of kids at home, and guess what you're doing? You're sitting here driving a car. You piece of you hood rat. What you got us to do? You ain't got another ride, right? You ain't got another ride, right? You ain't got another ride, right?
Thanks for taking care of her for me.
You. Down with your Chevy? You. Yeah. He ain't oh, no more Uber ride? You bum? Oh.
So in this clip, a guy goes to the pony corral, buys a plate of food, and then leaves. Someone working at the pony corral doesn't realize that he actually paid for it and chases him down. Then another person comes out, and the guy who bought the plate of food is wondering, why are so many people coming after me? Well, it turns out that the second guy who came out is actually a customer, and he came outside to complain about the food. Why would you come outside, male Karen, to complain about the food? I think I just answered my own question. Duh, he's a male Karen.
Let's go see Spider-Man.
Hey!
This is my plate.
What, you can't take food out here without paying for it?
I paid for it.
And when you pay for the food? I just see you at the table.
Bro, we have a receipt.
Where? Show it.
Bro,
I just see you fix the plate and walk straight out.
Bro, you can go look at my receipt. This is my
Where your
plate.
receipt?
Everyone's walking out here like I'm trying to rob the place. Like, holy
No, I'm not out here because of you. I got my own complaints. Do you care? I'm taking this. They ain't got kids standing there watching me. There's no bathroom stall doors. Bread pudding has no bread in it. It's just soup.
Tell them how you
There's
feel.
no frosting on cake.
Well, that should have been the challenge itself. Try to sneak a plate out of Golden.
So in this next clip, it's interesting because who you are going to think is a Karen is going to be based on what you would do in this specific situation. So it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius outside, and you walk by a car and see that there's a dog inside the car with the windows rolled up. You set your timer, you wait for 8 minutes, but after 8 minutes, the owner is still nowhere to be seen. So something is done. Who's the Karen in this situation?
Our spikes 20 degrees in 2 minutes in a hot day like this. It is 86 degrees outside. You left your dog in the car. The current stopwatch timer going on your car is 8.5 minutes. So you need to know that. This is the dog. The dog is now okay. The dog is standing up instead of hanging off the car seat. The dog's okay now. I poured 2 bottles of water on the dog.
Yes, I had left my dog in the car to run in and get something, and this gentleman decided to break my 2 windows, and now he won't leave because he said the police are supposed to be coming. I have glass everywhere, and he's harassing me. Yeah.
No, he's not harassing you. You can't leave a dog. It is hot outside.
I recognize.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day?
You stop,
No,
please.
no, I'm not.
Please.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day? You roll your windows down.
Okay, I'm going to rely on you for some logic here. A woman is at some convenience store and she's trying to buy Tide, but the guy won't sell it to her because he says that the sticker price is wrong. Essentially, he's accusing her of changing the sticker. So logically, wouldn't you just go back to the shelf that she got it from and look at what the real sticker price is? That's what I would think. Let me know what you would think.
Someone got
That's
this on
not
the shelf.
my problem.
I cannot
I
sell it.
picked up this
That was
item.
put on
It was
there by
priced not
mistake
once
by
but
a customer,
twice.
and I'm not going to sell it to you that price. I'm not.
Okay, then get your corporate office on the phone because when you
No,
price
if you
something
wanna call,
incorrectly, you
we can
have
do
to
it.
pay
Somebody
for it.
put that on there.
That's not my problem, and it's not the only one
Ma'am,
that was
I'm not
back
going to
there
sell
like
it to you.
that.
You call the 800 number that's on my hour sign.
No, I asked for
So
your
everyone-
area number, your area director's Aiden.
She is out of town today.
It doesn't matter. She has a cell phone, and that cell phone is public knowledge. Yes, it is because
I'm not
I
going to give
applied
you
for
your
you
cell
guys.
phone number. If you don't want this, we're done. If you want to call the corporate number, it's on that right there. Someone got a sticker and put it on there, and I'm not going to sell that at that price. That sticker was put on there by somebody else.
And the only person that has the sticker guns to put it on there is your employees.
No, that was
and
peeled
that
off.
is no, it was not. And that's not the first time I've come in here and you all have had something on that clearance rack that is priced incorrectly because your other manager, the little girl that has the blonde hair, before she was demoted, I come in here and I got 17 items off of there, and every one of those 17 items was priced incorrectly. So don't tell me it doesn't happen because it does. And then for you to be as disrespectful to walk off while I'm in the middle of a conversation with you because of something that you all did incorrectly to help another customer. It's bad customer service.
Someone else put that on there, and we're not.
And then I'm asking you for your area manager's number, and you're refusing to give it to me.
That's exactly
and if I call the corporate office, they're going to give it to me because they're going to say you have to go through the chain of command. You're going to have to call the corporate office.
Call the number. Ma'am, I've seen you in here before.
I shop in here a lot, and I never have a problem. So for me to have a problem today, then that's an issue.
I've seen you with type of situation in here before.
You are a liar and a half.
I remember.
You're a liar because every time I come in here, half the time you're so incoherent, you don't even know what you're doing. And when you do know what you're doing and you ring me up, we have no problems.
I remember you from the last time we had a conversation.
The last time
you were wanting to do some things that we couldn't do.
And what was those? What were those things? What were those things? Please remind me.
Okay, what you're going to need to do is...
No, what you're going to need to do is give me your area manager's phone number.
Ma'am, I'm not kidding with you. Leave my store.
Call the police.
Leave my store.
You need me to call them for you? Do you need me to call them for you?
Listen, you're not going to be a smart today.
You just called me a smart?
I said you're not going to be one.
What gives you the right to call me a smart?
I'm not calling you one. I'm telling you.
You just said it, and you're being recorded. So I have proof that you just called me a smart.
No, I didn't. I said you're not going to be one.
No, you said you're not going to be a smart. That's what you said.
I said you're not going to be one with me. And I'm calling them right now.
Good.
Because you're refusing to leave my store.
Please